Today, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Nix to throw on first down. That is caught. It's Xavier Hutchinson.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
The rookie from Oregon on target with that one. That leads to a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now it's Nix.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Will Anderson
in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Leo Chenal.
He's the one to get him this time at back-to-back sacks, brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. That's taken at around the 40. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Yellow, zoom. 46. Ready? 46 to Mike. 46 to Mike. Big stop.
Throwing to start the drive. Travis.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Nix on first down.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Here's Nix.
And he will find his man on the outside.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Throwing Nix. He's got this one to Hutchinson.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Back to the air with Nix.
That's complete right around the 8. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Henry will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. So, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Nolan Smith, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. To throw is Nix. He's got room at the 30.
And he'll be taken down at the 26.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's off to a very poor start. 2 passes, 2 interceptions. They'll try and see if he can complete a few to the good guys here as he starts 1st and 10.
Hey, green jack. Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Mike 46. Mike 46. Hey, let's get this.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to go.
We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Brock Bowers,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Denver's offense now set to go.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Give him 9 on the carry there, but they'll be left still with a 3rd and long situation. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. As they've got it as we resume action. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
2nd and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play. 46 to Mike. 46. Go. Watch the blood. Watch the blood. Watch the blood. Watch the blood. Watch the blood.
Back to throw. Travis. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Xavier Worthy.
55 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
So the Broncos coming out now.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
To throw, here's Nix. To Evans on the slant.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
Jalen Carter in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
He'll drop that underneath to Etienne.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 50, check 50.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
60 red. 60 red. Yellow, go. Strike. Check, strike.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Check, Fury.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Smith, red. Let's go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Tackle on that play by Quentin Williams. Here's a 2nd and 8. And now an audible here into something else.
Hey, hey, Blue. Hey, go Fury.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Ready.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there.
With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year.
As his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Nix.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He'll get that underneath Etienne. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
Wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement that the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Ready. Black. 95. Trouble. 38. Strike. Strike.
Tighten up, tighten up.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row.
Watch 84. Watch 84.
On 1st and 10, Travis. That's going to be caught by Moss. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
A first down carry for Henry. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Nix from the shotgun.
And he will find his man on the outside. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Nix to the air.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelce.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Etienne.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Nix. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Leo Chenal able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Nix.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Black Ultra.
To throw on 2nd down. Travis. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Puka Nacua.
66 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes
now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, And he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Right? Shot, 17. Check White. Go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Ultra. Go ultra. Go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Broncos about set to go on offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full.
3rd and a yard. Here's Nix. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Cycle.
Hey, check Mike 46. Check Mike 46. Rip left.
Throwing to start the drive. Travis. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Hands it off out of the gun, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Check Mike 46. You ain't going nowhere. 46 to Mike.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Travis. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they?
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
On first down, Nix, short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The throw over the middle taken in. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A huge play there for Denver. 46 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Go, go, go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Kayvon Thibodeau able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 15. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Throwing on first down. Travis
lets one go downfield for Pierce.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play there for KC. 45 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by York is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
54, right there, 54.
On 1st and 10, Nix. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Looking to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
46 to Mike. 46 to Mike.
Hey, blue.
Mike 46. Mike 46.
Red, yellow.
46, boys. 46.
Hey, go.
On 3rd down, Travis forced out to his left. Going for it all. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So the decision to throw the flag, a good one by Andy Reid. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And coming out now, the Broncos. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Hey, watch this, watch this. Go red. Motion. Hey, check motion, man. Put your hands on it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Hey, red. That's me.
That one looks like he'll throw here. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Throwing on 2nd down, Nix. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Nix. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Looking to throw. Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day,
today. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Allen going to go to the air right away.
And that's complete to Gates. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A look at the numbers for Gates a week ago. 5 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Now on second down, this is Gore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On play action, Allen. Going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Bills. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bills march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Ready, set. 4 down. Check. Eagle blue.
Throwing to start the drive. Travis steps away to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, we got 4. Got 4 down.
Back to throw. Travis. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's another first down, as this time they get an even 20.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Bowers.
The rookie from Florida State on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Allen now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. On play action, Allen. A dump off here for Gore. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. On first and goal, Gore. Gore hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And nothing but daylight ahead. Down. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team, because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Here's Allen to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. They'll try it up the gut with Gore. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On first down, Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Allen. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. On the counter, Gore. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Here's a 2nd and 5.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
Allen's throw taken in by Wayne here. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And Tommy Adebawore busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Now Allen throwing on second down. The slant connects with Davante Adams. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Allen will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year. But you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run. So this game is crucial.
Throwing to start the drive. Travis buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Red 38. You yellow. Don't let 89 go deep. Whatever you do, don't let 89 go deep.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw on third down. Travis. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Puka Nacua. 75 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. On the return, Jabril Peppers. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
95. Yellow, line. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. This taken in at the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
To the air, Allen. Now he steps away. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Allen. Gates with a grab. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Allen. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now a carry for Allen. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Know your job.
Allen. And the Chiefs are going to get him. And Tommy Adebawore able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. They go with a screen to Gore. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited? This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Now, the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
And he probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Travis. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
An audible here to get a new look. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. To throw, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Allen. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Allen. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So not the greatest of first halves for him, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Pass complete there to Nacua. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. Off play action. Travis.
That is caught downfield. It's Worthy.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, blue. Motion.
Back to throw. Travis.
Going to be taken in here by Nacua.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Puka Nacua
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Once more, it's Pacheco.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they go with Gore. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's Gore. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Adams. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll send Moss in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On third down, Travis. He's going to let this one go deep. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for KC. 57 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Travis dancing to his left. This is caught. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to throw. Travis. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bills getting set to go. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. On the handoff, it's Gore. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
An even 100 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and 3. And now they'll throw with Allen. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. Now a handoff for Gore. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Back now in Buffalo. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Allen gonna throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Allen. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Allen. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show off their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Come on, set. 52, boom. Check, field. Kill, turn up. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Kayvon Thibodeaux. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Looking to throw. Allen here on the screen. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. And now here comes Kansas City. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Hey, check Mega.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Drill green.
On 1st down, Travis forced out to his left. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. Travis. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. The York on now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now Allen. Oh, wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And it's caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Quez Watkins to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Yellow, 43.
Check 4.
Watch out now. 50. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Ready up. Red, cycle.
Hey. 4 down.
Hey, blue.
I got him.
Blue striker. Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down. Travis. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. 6, Mega. Go red. Go.
Looking to throw. Travis. He's going to go up top again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football.